Dirks, are you kidding me? Would you ever just listen to me for once in your life and not trying to act out? Dirks, your behavior has gotten out of hand, and we're all going to group therapy.
Hello, my name is Dr. Jones. I'm a therapist that works with psychology and counseling.
Hi, I'm Bentley, and this is my husband Angelo and my son Dirks.
What brings you guys to seek therapy?
Well, Angelo and I have been having problems with my son Dirks. He just can't seem to stay out of trouble, whether it's drugs or just acting out. Nothing we have tried has worked.
Have any of you guys been to see a therapist before?
None of us have before.
Well, I would first like to talk to each of you guys individually. Hello, Dirks. I am Dr. Jones.
Hi. My parents made me come here, and I don't understand why I need to be here.
Dirks, could you please give me a little bit of background information of you and your family and any struggles that you might have had with any of them?
Well, Angelo's actually my stepdad. My real dad had some drug problems, and I've only ever met him once. I know my stepdad deep down wants to be the best for me, but I'm extremely intimidated by him. He's very hard on me, and he pushes me too hard to be successful, especially in sports.
Could you please tell me when you think these problems started happening?
About 2 years ago, when I was 15.
Well, Dirks, I have heard that your actions recently changed. Have you noticed your habits and behavior changing at all recently?
Recently, I've started getting into more trouble with my parents, especially with my dad.
What exactly have you been getting into trouble for recently?
I've been grounded for my grades, my attitude, and I was caught smoking pot.
Was there any specific events happening around the time that could have led to this?
Not really. But recently I've started hanging out with a new group of friends, and they introduced me to pot. So I started to hang out with them more, which has caused my grades to drop some, and I'm forgetting my responsibilities at home.
What actions do your parents take when you get into trouble?
Usually I get grounded for long periods of time.
For how long would you say you're getting grounded for?
Around a month, or sometimes more.
What do these groundings entail?
I'm not allowed to leave the house for anything other than an errand that they want me to run. And I don't ever get to hang out with friends or have any kind of social life other than when I'm at school. And I have to come straight home when school is out. So after a few weeks, I end up sneaking out, and I'll try to get away with stuff.
Who usually does more of the punishing, your mom or your dad?
Usually it's my stepdad.
And how is your relationship with him?
I am intimidated by him because he usually lashes out at me. He's really hard on me in school and in baseball.
You mentioned that this is your stepdad, so how would you say that your relationship with your biological father is?
Well, I've only met him once, but I heard that he is really into drugs. So I haven't seen him since, and we've never really kept in touch.
What about your mom?
She and I have a pretty good relationship, but she gets wasted a lot. When she does, she gets really lazy, but no one really says anything because they don't want to offend her.
Besides that, are there any other drug or alcohol problems?
I'm pretty sure they smoke together from time to time.
Are they open about that?
No. Anytime I accuse them, they just deny it and say we're adults so we can do what we want.
Anything else that you see as a problem in the house?
I think that they should trust me more.
Thank you, Dirks. That will be all for today. How old was Dirks when you first started noticing this behavior change?
When he started high school, so around the age of 15, that was when he started to smoke pot.
Dirks mentioned earlier that he has trouble with your husband. What have you noticed about their relationship?
Since his father isn't around much, Angelo has assumed the role of a full-time father for him. I know that he takes role very seriously and sometimes disciplines him harshly.
What kinds of punishments does he receive from him?
When he is grounded, he can't go anywhere or have anyone over, but he has snuck out before.
How do you know?
He will lock the door to his room and won't come out, and I was worried from time to time and went to go check to his window and found it open and he was gone.
Well, that's interesting. And how would you describe your relationship with your husband?
It's fine.
How long have you guys been together for?
For about 10 years.
Are there any other issues that Dirks has been experiencing?
Nope, that's all that I'm aware of.
Thank you. Hello, Angelo. Can you describe your relationship with Dirks?
I do love the kid, but I just get so frustrated with him sometimes.
Do you ever feel that you may be too harsh on him?
I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe I get a little too loud sometimes, but he deserves it. When he repeatedly makes dumb decisions and disobeys, how can I not? He just doesn't listen to me.
Okay, thank you, Angelo. Now, from what I have heard, is it correct to say that Angelo is the one in charge and for the most part runs the household and makes the decisions? Do you guys believe that there's any depression or severe anxiety caused from the dysfunction in Dirks's behavior and the fights that occur?
Maybe some anxiety, but nothing too bad.
Now that I've spoken to each of you individually, I can help you come to a conclusion.
Let's hear it.
I know after some of Dirk's recent behavior, it's tough to trust him, but him not feeling trusted could be the cause of his impulse to defy you.
What can we do to fix it?
May I suggest that you all participate in more family therapy so you can get your opinions across to each other and solve them. I also think more individual sessions with Dirks could help with his behavioral issues or any other problems that anybody is still dealing with.